Today we are talking about something that's at the heart of Montessori approach. It's the art of offering choices. Too many options can overwhelm young children. Think about it, even as adults, we can experience decision fatigue when faced with too many choices. There are times when a choice is appropriate and there are times when it isn't. Because that is a yes or no question, and if it results in a no, it's going to be an issue. Now let's look at some everyday scenarios where strategic choices can transform potential conflict into cooperation. Follow your child, trust their mind. Hi, I'm Ankita, blending Montessori, neuroscience, music, and positive parenting to help you follow your amazing child from day one to forever. Today we are talking about something that's at the heart of Montessori approach. It's the art of offering choices. You know, from the earliest moments of life to the elementary years, offering appropriate choices is one of the most powerful tools we have to foster independent decision-making skills and a sense of autonomy in children. But there's more to it than simply asking, what do you want? Let's explore how to offer choices effectively in a way that empowers children without overwhelming them. The Montessori approach introduces choice from the very beginning with even the youngest infants. We might hold up two books and watch which catches their attention. Their eyes will linger on their preference, or they might reach towards one option. It's amazing to see, really. By acknowledging and responding to these early communications, we are establishing something profound. Your preferences matter. Your choices have an impact on the world. As children develop, we expand these opportunities. With toddlers, we might offer them two weather-appropriate clothing options. For example, would you like to wear the red shirt or the blue shirt today? This simple choice respects their growing autonomy while keeping options manageable. Here's where it gets super interesting. Choices must be offered strategically. There are times when a choice is appropriate and there are times when it isn't. For example, at lunchtime, we're not going to ask a 4-year-old child, do you want to have lunch? Because that is a yes or no question, and if it results in a no, it's going to be an issue. But eating is non-negotiable, right? Instead, we might say, it's time for you to eat. Do you want to eat at the red chair or do you want to eat sitting at the blue chair? We might even say, do you like peas or do you want carrots with your sandwich today? This approach honors their need for autonomy while keeping the interaction within necessary boundaries. The choice isn't whether to eat lunch. The choice is about how they're going to participate in lunchtime. When choices are offered in Montessori environment, keep these principles in mind. First, limit the options. 2 choices or 3 is perfect. Too many options can overwhelm young children. Think about it, even as adults, we can experience decision fatigue when faced with too many choices. For children who are just developing decision-making skills, fewer options leads to more confident choices. Secondly, only offer acceptable options. Every choice presented should be the one you're comfortable with them selecting. If it's cold outside, we're not going to ask, do you want to wear a jacket? There's no choice there. We might say, you want your red or your green jacket today. Third, be honest where choices exist. Some situations don't have room for choice, and that's okay. For non-negotiables like bedtime, safety rules, health-related stuff, it's perfectly fine to say, it's time to brush your teeth now, without offering a choice about whether to do it. And fourth, respect the choice once made. When a child makes a choice, honor it rather than trying to influence them towards your preference. This shows respect for their decision-making process, builds trust that their choices truly matter. And as children grow, their ability to handle more complex choices will also develop. With infants, choices are simple. Which of the 2 toys to hold, which book to look at together. Toddlers benefit from choices in a prepared environment. Materials on low shelves that they can select independently, and preschoolers might plan which work to complete during their morning cycle, choosing from options they've been presented with. And elementary students might manage weekly work plans, making decisions about when to complete required tasks while exercising greater autonomy. Now let's look at some everyday scenarios where strategic choices can transform potential conflict into cooperation. Instead of saying, clean up your toys, try, would you like to put the blocks away first or the art supplies? Instead of it's time to leave, you can say, we need to go in 5 minutes. You want to put on your shoes by yourself or would you like to take some help from me? Instead of eat your vegetables, you could say, would you like to try 2 bites of broccoli or 2 bites of carrot? Notice how each example maintains the necessary boundary while still providing space for the child to exercise some control. Offering choices isn't just about making children happy in the moment, though that certainly is a nice side effect to have. It is about long-term development of executive function, decision-making skills, and self-regulation. The child who has practiced making small choices from an early age becomes the teenager and adult who can thoughtfully evaluate different options and make wise decisions. I encourage you to observe your interactions with your children this week, where you might introduce more strategic choices. Where have you been offering choices that might actually be better presented as loving limits? Remember, in the words of Maria Montessori, the child's development follows a path of successive stages of independence. Our thoughtful approach of offering choices helps guide them along that path. If you found this video helpful, please like this video, subscribe to our channel for more Montessori insights, leave a comment sharing your experiences of offering choices to your children. I will see you in the next video.